I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest in my department. So it was already kind of like, why she get it? No. What's up, you guys? It's your girl B, back with another lit vid. I'd imagine it'd have a T in it if I was English. Bun is gonna be, you know, blended in with the TV screen. It's gonna look like I don't have any hair. Also, if you've been watching my videos, then obviously you already know this is my favorite jacket, so I have it on again. You know, I had a great idea for this video, some nice suggestions and just ideas of how I was gonna go about filming this video. Before we get started, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. It's totally free. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to pay a monthly subscription. I mean, it's free. And comment down below for the sister who just quit her job. Before we get started, I want to make sure I throw out the lovely disclaimer. I know you're looking for it. I won't be using any names. I won't be throwing out business names. I won't be doing anything that could legally get me locked up because I don't have time for that. We're gonna be using a lot of Sues and Ambers, or maybe nobody will have a name. Maybe it'll just be an overall picture. Either way, you're not gonna know who I'm talking about. And then if you know me, then you're just, it's like a bonus. You know, no bashing, no bullying, no teasing, no put downs, none of that. So let me just like paint a picture for you guys. So that after I graduated high school, I enrolled in a different type of school. I loved it. I still love it. I love you. You know, after that, I decided to progress in my career, started to level up, ended up landing a job at the same type of company that I went to for school, if that makes any sense. I automatically assumed that it's gonna be the same type of thing. Like, you know, some companies are really big on culture and making sure that all of their different places follow. And you know, when I started, I saw that that might not be the case, but me being optimistic, me being me, was just like, you know what, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna renovate. I'm gonna do some renovations. Like, I'm gonna come in and we're gonna rewire everything. I'm gonna go in and clean up. I'm gonna add my spark. Those of you that are very sparky, keep in mind, your spark cannot continue to spark if you don't have other sparklers with you. You need other sparklers. You need a community of sparklers. Because if you keep on sparking and sparking and sparking and sparking, eventually your spark will get dim and you have nothing left. You to put my best foot forward. You know, I just made the most of it because I just wanted to be with that company, not necessarily the place. Eventually, I was there for a while, built up my resume, you know what I'm saying? I had another job opportunity, but this is not what I'm talking about right now. This is a different time. They were offering more money, they were offering different types of things. Time is up, maybe my season is up, maybe it's time to go. In like a week or 2 weeks, I came right back. Like I said, I loved the company, and because I was literally bleeding the colors of this company, it was very hard for me to adapt to another company. Came back. Mind you, while I was out, I had just been hearing like things. There are people that have been in business with the people that I was in business with way before me, you know, like way before me. Like, oh yeah, I know how they roll. Different things, but I was just like, you know, hearsay, it's hearsay. We don't do the hearsay. I'm gonna go back. Reverse. Woo. I wanna say I came back in like October, and in like November, a job position came available. This job position was like, it was up the ladder. It was some steps. I'm gonna hop to it. I didn't know that there were people who were being trained to go into this position. So when I like jumped in with all my accolades, you know, they looked real pretty. Like my accolades, my qualities was looking real good, real spicy. I got the job, and shout out to the person who trained me. I understand. I can't say that I fully enjoyed it. I can't say that I fully hated it. It was definitely an adjustment. Not even so much of an adjustment because of the things I had to do, because with any position that you are going higher up in, you have more of a workload. It was more so the support, just support. Like, can we just support, period? Like, that's all I want to say. It was very lacking in that area. Yeah, so let's fast forward. And there's not too much fast forwarding we can do, because like I said, I got in this position in November, and it is May. The coronavirus came and it just hit us like a plague. It just came in and it was real dirty. We had to transition into a different type of environment. Our daily duties were not the same. We had to adjust to a new way of doing things, and it was not easy for any of us. It wasn't easy for any of us. It wasn't easy for any of us. At the same time, it had to get done. We had to do it. We had people that needed us, and we had to come through. We adjusted. We tried at the very last minute, to get everything together so that we could look prepared. For the most part, I can say that with the team that I had, this team, we really did the dang thing. Like, we really stepped up to the plate and was like knocking them down. We was taking the punches. We was going with the punches, and we was continued to give out. We was getting punched and giving out, and getting punched and giving out. Daily, weekly conversations, meetings, put downs, you name it, was just coming at us like a flood. It was coronavirus is here, and where else are we gonna go? National Teacher Appreciation Week, it came and went, guys. It came and went. Familiar with this business, know what the expectation is. With that being said, I'm fully aware when the expectation is not being upheld. Certain things were happening here and there. Stopped getting information. Like, I stopped getting information. My department had to start going to other departments to get information. Is this my title? Because it don't seem like you need one. Let me rephrase that. It seems like you think that you could do it on your own. It's almost like we don't really need you, without really saying it. After a while, I was tired, y'all. Like, I was mentally and physically drained. It's like they don't get it. Continue to add all of the other things. Not only that, they have no idea the weight that these other things hold. So if you've never been a mom, you can never ever talk to me about what the responsibilities of a mother. You don't know the work and the time that goes into being a mother, because you're not a mother, if you get what I'm saying. Like, do you get where I'm going with this? If you've never been here, then you can't comment on this, because you are here. No matter how much of a bird's eye view, outside view, funnel vision, tunnel vision, whatever you want to call it, you will never fully understand until you are sitting in the chair. Sitting in the chair. Some information and news that, you know, when we do go back, that certain things will no longer be there. Things like a desk or a chair or an office. And, you know, in the past videos, you guys have seen what my office looks like. There's a lot of binders, and there's a lot of papers, and there's a lot of documents that have to be kept in a certain place, that have to be away from everybody else's things. And that is why I have an office. That is why my office is titled what my title is, you know? And I've also, like I said, I've been to other businesses that are within this company who have this same office. Pretty much wasn't gonna have one of those anymore. I was gonna share it with other people. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that I got a home office now. Maybe I shouldn't have shown the chair or something. Just very petty. Once that happened, which was yesterday, you guys. Today is May 21st. This happened May 20th. This happened yesterday. You know, there's a lot of people that are gonna be able to relate to this video, know exactly what I'm talking about. I can sit in this camera and be very funny and goofy, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to how you treat people, how you support people, how you go about your everyday life. You cannot continue to put people down, treat people like crap, act as though people aren't smart enough, don't have the qualities and features to do these job descriptions that you do not have a license to do. A lot of times when people quit their jobs, it's all negative, all negative, all negative, all negative. You really have to step outside of it and say, you know what? I did learn some stuff. I do have some stuff that I can take with me, have a different outlook on things. I do know what I'm not gonna do when I have my own business. You should treat people so people will stay, so the turnover rate is not freaking crazy. Yes, I got the job because I was qualified to do the job. And regardless of me leaving, it had nothing to do with my qualifications. I'm more than qualified to do this job. But what I won't do is continue to be disrespected. I won't continue to get backlash. I won't continue to not feel support. I have never, ever been mistreated in my whole life. Let me say that again. I've never been mistreated in my whole life. Maybe by one little rinky-dink guy, and I'm not pointing out there, I'm just, you know, in the past, like maybe by some rinky-dink guy. But I come from a nice family. I come from a nice upbringing. My man is perfect. My kids are perfect. My life is not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. You think I'm gonna stay somewhere and not get treated well? I'm precious. I'm a gem, freaking royalty. You'd be crazy to even risk losing this. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry that you guys may or may not have had to deal with certain things. At the end of the day, this was a learning journey. Now I know all the red flags. I am going to know how this thing is really done. I quit my job. I am currently unemployed, and I feel amazing. I feel refreshed. I feel free. Praise the Lord, I'm free. I ain't got no more chains holding me. Like, I feel great. There's somebody up there and he always looks out. Moral of the story is run. Just everything that was created at that place. Shout out to all the people that I encountered, and just shout out to everybody. We just gonna keep grinding. Like, we're gonna keep taking it day by day. My channel is probably gonna turn into what life looks like after quitting your job. I mean, this is the real, guys. This is what it is. You're mistreated, just disrespectful and no support, and you're tired. You're tired. Your mental is just gone. You're mentally drained, physically drained. Just your heart be fluttering. Like, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like this? I don't even know you. You don't even know me for real. Why do I feel like this? Stay tuned for what my life is about to look like, because your guess is just as good as mine. I have a lot of great ideas and things that I'm very good at and confident in and not afraid of. So if you want to see what my life looks like after quitting my job, subscribe to this channel. Keep up with these updates and these life events, because it's about to get pretty eventful. It's about to get really eventful. I'm out.